Breaking news. Panel orders ABBA KYARI to appear Wednesday, March the 30th over fresh petition. Hello, my wonderful people. ABBA KYARI will be appearing before a panel on the 30th of March. Yes, on the 30th of March, he'll be taken from DSS custody and will be appearing before a panel. The reason you will know, because a lot of things have been going on. The Attorney General of the Federation has tried his best, hardest to see how he can manipulate the situation, but however, it did not stand. And don't get deceived when they tell you that they've seized his property. Don't get deceived. Okay, if they seize the property, you may be surprised that they've seized it, but they've given it to his wife or somebody else. They know how these things roll. Okay, if they see something, there should be system in place to see why that thing has been seized. You see where we are getting at. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Breaking news. ABBA KYARI to face panel on March the 30th. An independent investigation panel on has fixed March the 30th for suspended DCP ABBA KYARI to appear in a petition of allegations of unlawful arrest filed by 3 persons. The panel is investigating the allegations of human rights violation by the diffuse Special Anti-Robbery Squad and other units of the Nigerian police. The petitors Ambrose Blessing Dago, Ambrose Blessing, and Maureen, in a petition marked, the number is there, alleged that Yakubu Danjuma, Ibrahim Daniel, and Dago's husband were unlawfully arrested, detained, tortured, and received inhuman treatment by ABBA KYARI. The panel on March the 11th ordered the chairman, National Law Drug Enforcement Agency (NDA), retired Brigadier Babu, to produce ABBA KYARI on March the 22nd to March the 30th to defend himself. However, in response to that order, an administrative letter was written to the chairman of the panel by Abdurrahman San, counsel to KYARI. He is requesting that all petitions where KYARI's name was mentioned be made available to enable him study it and respond appropriately. He therefore prayed the panel to afford him with the proceedings of such cases and pray for grace for 2 months. Mr. Gibeon San, who represents the chairman, retired Justice Salima, said the panel does not have the luxury of time but could grant him a week. He then adjourned the hearing of cross-section examination from March the 22nd until March the 30th. In the petition, Dango's wife, the third victim, told the panel on December 17, 2019, her husband received a phone call from his friend Danjuma for a meeting outside the house. I followed my husband outside and sighted 2 tinted glass vehicles with IRT written on them. I saw armed police officers who came out from the vehicle, cuffed my husband, shot into the air, and drove off with him. She says she also prayed the panel to award 10 million naira in compensation for what ABBA KYARI and his men did to her husband. So welcome to Nigeria, where police officers can just shoot indiscriminately into the air and no questions asked, because there is no records to what happens to the bullets. Nobody pays attention, so they can do and undo. Things are not, there is no thorough, proceedings in place to ensure, that there is audit and everything is done decently. What we lack in Nigeria is systems. If, for instance, a system has been built such a way that every police officer give account of every single bullet, for instance, and it has become a tradition, okay, so it is accounted for. You count, you write your figure. About 7 different people are counting and writing their figure, not connected. Not connected. Let's see where the manipulation will come from. And there's a period, there's a yearly report. And that yearly report is intense, where things will be really fully analyzed and looked at and see where things are going, what has happened, where each officer, for instance, in China, I saw a video on Facebook where for you, every year, every single year, they have what we call, a refresher course. That refresher course enables physical fitness at some point. There is a particular hurdle or strategy that you have to go through. If you don't go through it, that's you saying that you have quitted your job. That's you with your own, apart from written, apart from intellectual, apart from competence, there is still the physical. So you have to be fit. There is still how you can quickly assemble. There is still the test of how you can work under pressure. All is built to show that the Chinese police, these Asian countries are up to date, up to standard, ready to go at any point in time. When you see countries have vast army, there are systems in place. In Nigeria, anything goes. Now, is it a crime for you to be well fed and chubby? No, it's not a crime. But that's why you see, overstressed one, because there is no competence test to that extent that puts them in check to say this is your job. As a soldier, you are always on your toes. You are ready to be called upon at any point in time, and you should be ready to deliver. Okay, you chose the career path. You did. There are other professions. You decided to go to opt for that career path. So if you are going in that career path, be ready to face the discipline and to do all that comes with the office, to be able to humor and to honor, to be able to be in your maximum efficiency for the best of that very office. Nigeria today, anything goes. Somebody comes in, any Tom, Dick, and Harry, and they get away with a lot of things. That's why the country is where it is today. That's why the country is where it is today. A real change, a real effort being made is everybody, putting system in place, everybody knowing what to do. So there is no deceit among the ranks. I know that this is what it is. We are all aware, okay, that this is the steps, this is the proceedings. You apply for a job. I don't need to know you before you get the job. You are qualified, you come for the test, you're competent, and you get the job. We need to put system in place. That's the way we can move forward. You leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now.